Okay, so I gotta name these videos. So I like because okay, I've quit alcohol now for it's been like a month and maybe just a month, something like that. And and I make this channel based on quitting alcohol. So I haven't drank much this year at all. So I'm also quitting kratom on and off. So I will tell you what happened this week. So last week on Monday, I think it was, I quit taking kratom, and or it might have been Sunday, and I quit for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 5.5 days, and I felt really really bad at first, kind of tired, and kind of depressed, kind of just frustrated. And so then I what all those days, um, and like I kept continuing to quit kratom, and and I was and I felt pretty good after like 2 days. It took me to get over it, about 2 days. Um, the kind of kratom I had was a bottle of kratom, and it was and it took me about 2 days of being tired, depressed a little bit the first day. You know, I didn't feel that great, and I made a couple of videos on it. So over the weekend, I was like, I wanted to take it again, and I was like, I don't want to drink beer, you know, because I'm trying to quit that again. And where did it go? I was gonna show it to you, but maybe I won't. Can't find it. Anyway, yeah. So then I was gonna. So I had So I'm quitting beer, and I'm like, well, I'll just take kratom. So I just got a. So I got a little bag of kratom, 16 grams, and I just like took it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I really like kratom, but during the 5 days I took it, I felt totally fine quitting. Like it took me like 2 or 3 days, and I felt fine, totally good. Like I even started feeling really good to the point where sometimes when I feel that good, I want to drink beer because I'm like I feel too good. It's like I just start feeling too good. I mean, which is, I have this problem where I always feel I start feeling too good, and I feel like I'm getting stuck on something that I like a lot, and I get wrapped into it too much, and so it's like I kind of want to get away from that or something. So I decided to just take kratom, and maybe that would kind of be a fun thing, and I could forget about everything, and just work and take kratom. So I did, and I the last 3 days. Today is Monday, so Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, and a little bit today. I took kratom, and I don't think it's worth it anymore. Like I felt it made me sick. It made me sick and like kind of sleep in for those days. So for Saturday, Sunday. So anyway, my point is that I kind of want to make is it made me really hungry for sugar. Um, it made me, since I quit now today, is like I ran out. Well, I didn't run out, but I'm just gonna dump it out in the toilet or something, because the kind I got is in a bag and it's a little bit stronger. And I think that, so anyway, today is like the first time I'm quitting again, and I feel like crap. Like I feel tired. I feel kind of really annoyed by everything. And the last 2 days I slept in really late, and wasn't doing with the previous kratom. There was a bottle of kratom. So I know there's threads of people talking about quitting kratom and how to do it, or like if they want to do it, or it's hard to do it. And I totally say right now, it depends on the kind of kratom. Um, I might take it again. I don't know. I don't want to take this kind anymore. It's mangda, but it's like in a little bag, and it's like too strong. I could tell I could, and I was taking it when I first quit. It was hard to quit taking that, and I can tell it's because it is addictive because you get like kind of hungover when you quit. The other kind I was taking, I was kind of tired and frustrated for a day, and it went away. So I would say that sometimes kratom is easy to quit. Sometimes it's harder depending on the type you're quitting. And I think that would I want to go back and take it for a weekend? Well, I thought it would be fun to do in like a break, and I like how you feel when you take it. And I felt really stupid with this kratom. I don't know why, but I felt like really dumb. I feel like it made me kind of stupid. And so I don't know. To my last thing is I'm saying I took kratom today. I didn't take it for 5 days, and it got easy. It was no problem quitting. Now I took it for 3 days, and today has been hard, difficult. So it kind of depends on the kind. But I still like kratom in ways, and I want to quit taking everything. And I think I would have been better off. I would have made more money. I wouldn't have felt depressed at all like this right now. Sometimes depressed is kind of or confused or frustrated is a hard thing to explain, because if you take some chemical or you drink, you could say, oh, it makes you feel so good, but it might be hard to know that it makes you feel like crap. It might take like a few days where you're like, wait a second, I feel like crap. Was it because of that thing I did? Was it because of kratom 4 days ago? It's kind of hard to tell. Maybe I would have felt like this anyway, because I actually do sometimes. Like if I feel really good Friday night, Saturday, sometimes Sunday, I'll feel kind of tired out and crappy. So, maybe it wasn't kratom anyway. But I'm kind of blaming it on it because I actually have the feeling that I want to take it. I'm like, I still want to like just take what's left in that bag I have. And but at the same time I'm like, well, that's probably the biggest influence why I feel crappy. So anyway, I just wanted to make this video because I'm quitting alcohol. My friends, so it's been a month, so I got 11 months to go. My friend said, he's like, he's like, because I broke my tooth out wrecking my bike, and my friend is like, because I was drinking, and I've drank less this year than I've ever drank in my life since I was like 20, 21, and I'm doing really good with alcohol, but I got drunk and wrecked my bike, and my friend's like, well, when that heals up and you get your teeth fixed and all that, he's like, what's going to stop you from drinking? And that's always a good point, I think, is when you do quit something because of a problem with it, you don't always remember that, oh, I quit kratom because it made me feel really crappy a day after I took it, or it made me feel slightly crappy 2 days after I quit taking it. But really, when I'm thinking about it right now, is it really worth taking it? If you take it all the time, you're just taking a drug all the time, and it makes you feel a certain way all the time. It's not. Is it good to learn how drugs work? I think it could be. There could be advantages to it, but I don't really think that just doing some kind of drug that makes you satisfied all the time is helpful to your life, because you got to have good and bad things that are put into perspective of the priority of how you want to live your life. And if a drug is clouding those ideas, and you're just continuing to do it because it feels good, then it's just a waste. Right now I'm really hungry for sugar, and I also just want to sleep a lot. So is that just kratom? And I know that's because of kratom, I'm like 100% sure. And is that healthy for me, and is that going to help me in any way in life? No. It feels like something I need right now, but it's not going to help. So yeah, I think it's kind of a crappy drug. I mean, as far as if you want a consistent life that has to do with your own ups and downs rather than um um and have decisions based on things rather than being on a drug all the time. And kratom definitely is something you can do all the time, and you can get by, and you can live, and you can make decisions and do work. And but it'll always kind of, like, I would say it does cloud your judgment. At least it does to me. And I've been learning more about that every week that I've been quitting and starting for like 2 months now. I'll quit for a couple of weeks and start, and then quit for a week, and I've just been noticing I'm noticing that it's affecting me negatively. But I still totally think that maybe it helps people's pain and it does some good things like that. But as for right now, I feel kind of like crappy, and it's almost like a kratom hangover, I would say. So anyway, good luck out there, and there's another kratom video, alcohol quitting.